Hey everyone. So this is the difference in size of the Galaxy Tab S8 Ultra versus the I'll either just turn them both on. The S7 Plus. So let's just take a look here. All right. Just so they don't time out. Let's go here. All right. I much like this home screen better than this one, but these are the size differences, and as you can see, um, like this thing, snappy. This is a full 120 hertz display. Um, you know, this is just your basic apps. This one, there's a bit more on it. This is, you know, so what I do want to say is that Dex on both of these is amazing. Um, with this guy here, I've got the keyboard cover for this guy and this guy, and what I want to say is this is the keyboard cover for the S Tab 8 Ultra, much bigger. This can fully replace a laptop. It's a full size keyboard. And the other one is on the other end over there. It's much smaller, and for someone with big hands, I noticed that your hands kind of go in like this on this guy. So you're kind of like this versus this guy. It's just a normal usage. Now the trackpad, some people say, I can kind of agree with that, but I use a wireless mouse anyways, so doesn't bother me. This particular unit, this is the official Samsung Galaxy Book cover, which came free. They're selling this thing at $100, not worth $100. You can get something like this online for anywhere from like $16 to $30, depending on the maker. It's got denim material. I like this navy blue, so I'm gonna order something similar for this on Amazon, only because this one has like these bumper protections here, and this one doesn't. This is the straight tablet here, and this guy, I don't know if you can tell, super thin. And that's kind of all you get with it. So I probably won't be using this one after I get my new case, which is similar to this. What's nice about this also is that if anything gets on this, it's, if it rains or something, this is more protected. This material is more like soft and smooth material. This is more of like a denim material, which I feel is a little bit more premium, way cheaper, but worth it. If you're someone that likes to lay in bed and you want to just pop this on your stomach or on the side and watch movies, I've done this for the last 2 years. It's fantastic. It really is for a 12.4 inch. Screen is amazing. You really can't go wrong. I mean, I've got a TV over there, and yeah, the TV is fantastic. But sometimes I don't want to sit over there and watch that. And I just want to, plop it on here. Perfect. I recently got this yesterday, and I'll tell you what. Amazing, loud, really good speakers. This is on par with the iPad Pro or even better. I think the display is a little bit better than the iPad Pro. The pen itself, comes with it, unlike the Apple Pencil. Yes, it has like this slight dent as S Pens do, but the latency on this is 0.28 milliseconds. And a friend of mine who is from Beijing, he was writing. Let me see if I can pull it up here in Samsung Notes. Here we go. We were just testing out some things, and as you can see, he was writing here in Mandarin, and he said it's impressive. Like, it didn't skip a beat. He wrote this super fast, and it just worked. Let me see if I can write on this. If I double tap, I can. So we're gonna erase. Like, if I was just to like write my name, you know, it doesn't skip a beat. You know, if I was gonna write something in Japanese, Actually, it's terrible. What we're going to do, like, Nihongo. Or if I was going to write, it gives a little demo there. We don't need this demo. See if we can get rid of the demo. Great. Fantastic. I'm going to get rid of this. So if I was going to do like, can't find the erase button. There we go. It's a little hard to find. So if I was going to do like, you know, it doesn't miss a beat. It literally feels like you're writing on paper. You know, even if you're doing, you know, even if you're writing in cursive, like, you know, that's terrible writing. Again, I'm writing at an angle with it being put up. But if it was flat down, it'd probably be better. There's palm reduction on here is great. Like, you know, if I need to rest my palm, I can just be like, today was a great day. That's my terrible writing, but let's see if I can write it clearer. You know, so as you can see, this thing does not skip a beat. So if you're in college, you want to take notes. If you're in a business meeting, you got to take notes. And this thing, it shares across your devices. If you use like Samsung Notes, Microsoft OneNote, things like that. Let's get out of this. You know, what I want to say, there's also expandable storage. I do have I think a 256 gigabyte memory card in this guy. I'm going to switch it over here. Nothing on it. This already has 120 gigabyte storage. I'm not really storing anything on here. Everything's in the cloud. But if you were to have some items on here, there's plenty storage with the base model. And you can just get a memory card. And, you know, you're just going to pop it right there. And, I mean, you're good to go. This thing, okay, this tablet goes for about a G. But you can definitely, right now on Samsung Shop, if you remember, there's a Father's Day sale. I traded in this guy, got a $600 credit. I got this guy for about $299 and change. So, altogether, this keyboard alone is not worth $350 by itself. But this thing came for $74. You can't beat that. That's like 80% off. So it also comes with, this is the cable management it comes with to charge. However, I have a 65 watt charger here. And so this is for my S22 Ultra 5G. And I just pop it in this guy and you're getting, it doesn't come with a block, which is sad. Thanks, Apple. But I really don't need to use that cord. I can just use the cord for my phone because it's USB-C. And it's the latest version of USB-C. I think it's 3.1. So this thing charges from 0 to 100 in like 30 minutes or less. You can get 2 full days of battery out of this with heavy usage. A lot of people are like, oh, 7 hours, 10 hours. But let's be honest, guys, in real life, how many of you are away from your charger for that long that you're not going to plug in? So I'm not really concerned with battery life on these guys. This one did about 7 hours, 8 hours. I've never really even used it that long. Mainly, I use this for video consumption. I have done light work on this with the keyboard. I just found the keyboard a bit cumbersome because it was too small for my hands. But everything else that a tablet does, media consumption, my daughter's drawn on this, is perfect. So for a child, this is a great size. For someone that's going to do a little bit more heavy work, you can render videos on this. You can render full 4K, a 7-minute 4K video, true 4K in about 4.5 minutes on this. Exporting, fantastic speeds. This is a new Snapdragon processor. So I just want to say, this is a great buy if you're looking to, not necessarily get a laptop and you're trying to like go, the route of this, and you can go on planes with this, watch movies. This is a great content viewer. And also, it's not bad for creating as well if you're a creative type. So, again, Samsung Galaxy Tab S8 Ultra compared to the 7 Plus. Massive difference. And no one's really going to hold this in one hand. I mean, most people don't walk around with this in one hand. There is a case as a strap like that with your hand can fit it, which you can buy if you want. Most people are going to lay down with this. They're going to have this on a table of some sort. As I do here. If I'm going to watch some content, like I'm just going to grab here, eat and watch some content, I'm going to have it like this. If I'm going to go to my bed and lay down, I'm going to lay it next to me. I'm going to probably just lay it on my stomach and just watch my content. So a lot of the nitpicks that people gripe about, it's not even necessary, to be honest with you. This thing is fantastic. So if you can get a good deal on this or do a trade-in, it is worth it. Let's talk about the notch. So you can't really see it. There's the notch. Houses 4K cameras, true 4K, great front-facing video. Rear video is good too, although you're not really going to use it for that. These cameras will probably never get used. Front-facing video for comfort, Samsung did a good thing versus Apple putting it here in the corner. This is front and center, true 4K. If you're doing Zoom, you're doing video conferences for business, you're doing class cameras. My particular job has us do some in-house learning all the time. Can do it on here from anywhere, and if you're on camera for class, it's perfect. So for all the little nitpicks, it really, the nitpicking is just to nitpick. This thing is fantastic, worth the buy. If you're an iPad user, hey, kudos to you. But if you're in the Android ecosystem, this guy is on par with iPad Pro, if not better, depending on what you're doing. And I definitely would recommend picking it up. But again, it is the best screen on a tablet, even better than iPad. So with that being said, thanks for viewing, and any comments below, any questions, feel free to ask. And I'm going to get back to watching some Netflix here.